I was looking for a solution for using my speedlights with larger studio softboxes, mainly those that come in a Bowens mount. And this is what I found. They're both made by Godox. This is the older generation, the S bracket, and this is the newer version, the S2 bracket. For most cases, I would definitely recommend the newer one. It is far higher in build quality, it feels sturdier, it is easier to use. However, there is one advantage that the older one has over the new one, and that is in the way that you secure your umbrella. The newer one has a spring inside the umbrella hole that is, I mean, it does secure the umbrella somewhat when you, in most situations, but if you were to use the umbrella as an overhead light or something like that, where you have the umbrella hanging over the model's head, in those cases I would definitely prefer to have a screw for securing the umbrella. The older version has that, the newer version only has a spring inside the hole. Although the older one, the screw just threads into plastic, so you may strip that screw quite easily, and again, then that would just render the older one worse than the newer one. As you can see, the newer one opens up bigger for larger flashes, although even with my SB900, which is the largest flash that Nikon makes, I had no problem fitting it in the older generation. So mainly the new one allows you to mount round flashes to it. And for those, the newer generation has this part on the base that you can remove. And this reveals another grippy surface on the inside for mounting those round speedlights from Godox or Profoto. So that is great, but I use speedlights and I still much prefer the new version, and that is because of the joint, of the hinge mechanism. It is far more secure on the new one. You can make fine adjustments to the new one without any sound, and it holds it securely in place. The older one, no matter how much you loosen the handle, it just always ratchets. It has some sort of a ratchet inside that creates these clicks when you adjust it. And that means that you are not able to make a fine adjustment to the angle of the adapter. That also means that doesn't sound very professional to me. And the new one, once you've tightened the joint, is very secure. There's no play at all, as you can see. There's absolutely no play. Whereas the old one, even when tightened down properly and everything, has a lot of play, as you can see. Some of the problems are even worse once you mount a softbox onto it, onto the adapter, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Now I have the 120 centimeter Octabox by Godox mounted on the newer version of the adapter, and observe how easy it is to adjust the angle on the new one. I loosen the screw and I adjust the angle, I tighten the screw, and it holds it firmly. Great. But now let's take a look at the older adapter. Observe the racket that you get when you try to adjust the angle. So I'm gonna loosen the screw, and then I'm gonna try to change the angle. That does not inspire confidence, and that is not something you want to be doing in front of a client. It does not feel very secure. There is a lot of play even after you've tightened it. So yeah, they have definitely stepped up their game with the second generation of the adapter, and I definitely recommend you going for that one. Thanks for watching.